Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Red Mist in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Clash Royale. Now, I want to go ahead and I want to show you some battles right here. We've been playing quite a bit today. We're getting used to the deck, and I have to say, guys, so far, the Hog Rider with the Tesla seems to be the best combination. Now, I've taken out the Fireball for the Tesla, and at first I was thinking this isn't working. It's becoming very hard to do stuff with, really hard to keep things going, but on the upside it's actually working quite well. Like, as you can see here, look at this, guys. Tesla goes down to distract the Royal Giant, but then because I use the log to kill the princess and push it back, the Tesla actually doesn't take damage, so he retargets onto the tower to walk forward, but then the Tesla pops up and makes him retarget. We can play down our skeleton army, and because all he has is the fire spirits, which isn't going to destroy the skeleton army, he didn't do it. He just defended it. He just tanked the damage on the tower. So now I'm going to focus, because I know that I can't get to his tower because where he's putting the spear hut. I'm going to focus his spear hut and force him to not have it in his rotation. So therefore, I'm going to use my my Hog Rider to take it out. My Mini Pekka's going to go in, my Fire Spirit's my Ice Spirit, and we're going to be able to pressure him into using that Princess. And now he's not got the Princess to put behind his Giant. We're going to tank the damage down on the Barbarian hut. And just watch this, guys. We put our Hog in because of how far over to the left his Barbarian hut is. He has to use his Spear hut to, or Goblin hut as it's called, to counter the Hog Rider doing damage to his tower. Plays down the Fire Spirits, which I go ahead and zap just in time because I saw how low the tower, the Goblin hut was. And then if you look here, guys, where he put his Barbarian hut, it's not going to defeat or not going to distract the Hog Rider. I'm going to go ahead and log his Princess, take out that tower, and now all we have to do is defend. He can't do anything, so I'm going to put my skeleton army to defend these two thingamajiggies, barbs. I'm going to put my Mini Pekka right in front of the Barbarian hut, Hog Rider to take out his Barbarian hut, Tesla to distract his Giant, Log to kill his Princess, Skeleton Army to kill his Royal GG, and the Ice Spirits and the Skeletons are going to finish off his archers. We're going to go ahead and take a 1 crown victory right there. Now, guys, who ever thought... I can tell you now, when the log first came out, the skeleton army was already in the game, obviously, but if anyone ever turned around and said to me, at one point in the game, the main 2 cards people are going to want in their deck or try defending in decks is the log and the skeleton army. Now, if somebody turned around and said that the skeleton army is going to become a very viable card in the future, I would have said they're lying. But those skeletons do some work, guys. Now, obviously, with the nerf, they've gone down from 21 skeletons down to 16 skeletons. But with their level boost, even though there's like 5 skeletons less, because they've got much better levels, they become a lot more viable. And they do a ton of damage. So as you can see here, they shut down hogs. I think they shut down a hog without a single shot on your tower. That's how good they are. They're better than a Mini Pekka for shutting down a hog. The only difference is they can be logged or they can be zapped. And most people are running them in decks nowadays. But with this particular deck that I'm using, it's very, very easy to, like, obviously bait out those cards. So that's why I like the Tesla a little bit more as well, because you do have that little bit more distraction for when people are playing the Giants, the Royal Giants. So as you can see, watch this, guys. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my Tesla down ready, waiting for his Giant. He's not going to be able to take any damage because he's not out of the ground right now. I'm then going to go ahead and use my log to go ahead and kill his princess. The Tesla's going to do some good work over on the giant. The mini P.E.K.K.A.'s going to kill his wizard, and the skeleton army is going to kill the giant before he even gets a shot on the Tesla. How insane is that, guys? The mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to die within the log and stuff, but the Hog Rider is going to make it to the tower. Now, unfortunately, he played his miner just down in front. That's why I gave him a well played, because I think he was expecting the fire spirits. If he wasn't, then he got extremely lucky. But look at this, guys. He's used his zap. He's used his fireball, log, sorry, he had. And look at this damage, guys. He thinks that his wizard's going to do it, but they don't. The skeletons spread out so much that it takes the wizard, I believe, 3 or 4 shots to kill an entire skeleton army. So that's pretty insane. So as you can see, mini P.E.K.K.A. was in the back to kill his wizard. We go ahead and put down the skeleton army. We're going to go put down a second Tesla, because that's how quick this deck can cycle in the end game. We'd already given him a good game, I believe. He gave us a good game once we defend push there again, and we go and finish it off. Thumbs up to that guy. He played well, but his my cycle was just too much to handle. Now, I'm not going to bother showing you this one because it was a stalemate, 0-0 draw. His deck's pretty much the same as mine, just able to counter each other. If I had the Valkyrie or the Musketeer instead of my my fire spirits and my goblins, or the skeleton army, I would have actually been able to beat him. It was just he was shutting down my skeleton army with the Valkyrie, and then obviously too much damage from the Musketeer. So it was a very good counter, but he couldn't ever get to my tower unless he started using a ton of elixir. And then even then, I was able to rotate my cards very quickly. So if he missed a single fireball, it wasn't really working for him. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you this last game right here, the one that I've just played just before I started recording. I'm going to start off with the standard push, which is the Hog Rider, Fire Spirits and Ice Spirits. Look at that. With the zap, we're able to get into the tower for 2 shots off of the Hog Rider. If he didn't have the Ice Wizard there, the Hog Rider would have had enough health to actually get 3 shots off. We're going to ignore these Fire Spirits because they're level 9. They have to be level 10 to reach my tower, so I'm going to completely ignore them. Ice Spirit is going to go down and freeze his mini P.E.K.K.A., which is going to give my mini P.E.K.K.A. time to kill his and get a shot off on the tower. So we're really happy there. Tesla is going to go down to distract the Hog Rider, but now the tower's shooting the Hog. His 2 Fire Spirits are going to get in and do like 300 damage. Pretty insane, but hey, that's just the way it is. He's already throwing out a good game. Not really sure why you throw out a good game so early on. But hey, he did. So, never mind. Now this time he decides to play his princess instead of the Ice Wizard, which actually means that I get some good value because I take out the rest of the rest of the Fire Spirits and kill the princess with the log. Get a couple of shots off in his tower. Now watch what he does here, guys. This is why I want to show you this battle and why I decided to start doing the recording. Now I know that he's running a Hog Rider, and because he's gone and put that over that side, I don't really want to do too much, so I'm going to go ahead and send in the skeleton army and the hog, but he shuts it down quite nicely. We're going to use our Tesla to kill that mini P.E.K.K.A. Unfortunately, it's too far over to pull his mini P.E.K.K.A., but not too far that it can't hit him. It's going to kill him before he gets to the tower. So we're starting off a slow push. He's played that princess, so we're waiting for our log to go down. We've already got the princess in range, so I'm going to go hit the log onto the tower. And watch this, guys. I put my hog down with my skeleton army. I put my Tesla down. The Ice Spirit's going to go in and freeze, and we're going to get in and do some good stuff and things here. I didn't want to use the log on the mini P.E.K.K.A., so I took the damage from the mini P.E.K.K.A. because of the timing on his Fire Spirits. From the log, I'm going to get damage on his tower. Now, because he's got 2 Infernos at the back, he's sorry, 2 Fire Spirit spawners, I'll get there in a minute, and the Inferno Tower, it's going to make it very, very hard for me to get to his tower. He wastes a Fireball because he misses the tower, and because the Tesla is hidden in the ground, we don't receive no damage. So we've still got that Tesla. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up a second Tesla. We're going to take out that Hog Rider super easy, super quickly. Mini Pekka's going to go down just to get rid of that Ice Wizard, force him to play another defensive card. The Log is going to go down. We're going to give him a good game. We're going to zap the Fire Spirits in the back so they can't come in and do anything to us. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that Princess, and we're just cycling through to our, whatchamacallit, there goes all of his Fire Spirits, his Hog Riders in there. He's on our tower, but the Log is down, and we're going to take out that tower. Now, I wasn't too worried about the Hog and the Mini Pekka whatsoever. I was literally just placing stuff to cycle that Log or the Zap. But we're doing good, guys. We're doing really, really good. This deck is so much fun to use. As you can see up in the top right, we have now got a new highest trophies of a 3,332. And this is the deck we're using. It's insane. I don't know how it's, like, yeah. Well, I do know how it's working. I'm saying I don't know how it's working. I do know how it's working because everyone is using these 2 cards now. So if all of the decks have the Skeleton Army, then you might as well have the or the Log, because they both give you a positive elixir trade. Using the Ice Spirit on the Hog means that the Hog Rider only gets 1 shot off on your tower. Using the Tesla means you've got a distraction for the Hog, for the Pekka, for any tanky troops like the Giants. The only thing that I will say is, obviously, if people use 3 Musketeers or air decks, that does cause a problem to this deck, because air decks are hard to counter, but that's why I suggest you bring the Tesla. You could bring the Inferno, but it's just it's a fair bit amount dearer, like, well, I say fair amount bit dearer, it's 2 elixir dearer, and for my opinion, it's not really worth doing. So what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to actually tank that Ice Spirit with my Hog Rider, with my Skeleton Army, and we're going to do some good stuff and things. Now he's running a Mini Pekka as well as that. I'm just going to go ahead and zap the Mini Pekka, and that's going to do some good stuff and things. As you can see, he wasted his Fireball trying to kill the Tesla, just so that his Mini Pekka would get to the tower. It's not going to work. So, yeah. And now we can go ahead and do this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to use that Log to take out that Ice Spirit. We're going to send in our Log with the thingamajiggy, and watch. Guys, watch. He's thinking he's safe. We're going to send in the Fire Spirits with the Hog Rider now. And that's how you do it. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Unless he's going to have to go and zap now. Watch. Look at these guys do some work over on this Giant. Look at that Giant just melt. He's got 1 shot off on the tower, guys, with only 4 skeletons on his face. So, as you can see, this guy's cycled 3 elixir pumps now. That's insane amount of elixir that he's going to be pumping. We're going to have to play quite cautiously, or we're going to have to push very hard. I can't really see him having a Princess at the moment, so I'm going to go for, we're going to push very hard, guys. So let's go ahead and do this, go to this, and we're going to go ahead and drop down this Skeleton Army right on top of him right there. And we're going to go put down this Hog Rider to make the Mini Pekka chase. And we're going to go put down this before that Hog Rider. Oh, no, he got a shot. Damn. Okay. So that's going to go down there. We're going to go ahead and put down this over here. We're going to go do this. He's going to go and fireball that. But it's okay, because we've got all this stuff and things over here. And he's cycling that elixir quite badly here. Or trying to cycle the elixir very hard here, so obviously he's going to constantly keep shutting down my hog over here with that, but it's so good because he's going to have to keep on going with the fireball, and he's going to have to keep on trying over here. So here comes the ice spirits, and we're going to... Oh, damn it, no, mini P.E.K.K.A, damn it. The elixir usage, guys, I played down those fire spirits just as he went and hit the arrows. I should have opted for the log, but I was thinking that it was going to be okay. But hey, never mind. It was just the pure cycle of the elixir pumps that he was able to cycle. Very, very cheap deck that he ran other than his giant. So if you think about it, it's not too bad. So we're going to continue to push up. Hopefully we can keep on going. And we can see what we can do. Again, another giant deck. So this could be quite interesting. And now we know he's got the skeleton army as well. Let's just counter with my skeleton army over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put down this over there. And I'm going to go put down this over here. Just to knock them back slightly. And now that that mini P.E.K.K.A is at, or the ice wizard is focused on the tower, I'm going to go ahead and do this like that. And zap all of these, so that we don't receive too much damage on that tower. But I did miss one of those minions, so that was quite bad play. But it's okay. We can still do this, guys. We can still do it. We know that he's going to use his skeleton army to shut down my hog, right? So, do you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to send the log. So let's go ahead and put down the hog rider here, the fire spirits here, and the log straight there. We're going to take out that whole entire thing, and we're going to get some good damage done on that tower over there. Force him to play his mini P.E.K.K.A over the other side, and we're going to come over here like this. We're going to go put down my skeleton army just so that that guy can't do no damage to the tower. And unfortunately, his mini P.E.K.K.A is a level 8. Didn't see that his mini P.E.K.K.A was a level 8. So that's fine. But with everything that we've got now, we've got a fairly good advantage because of our rotation that we've got in line. Should we force him to play that skeleton army again, guys? Let's force him to play this skeleton army again. Is he going to do it again? Boom, baby! That's how you do it. He tried being a tricky Ricky and getting down the thingy-majiggy. We're going to actually play very aggressive over here, and we're going to come in with that. And we're going to come in with this over here. We're going to go with that. We're going to go and knock all of these guys back over here. And we're going to put down that over there. I don't know if it's enough, guys. I don't know if it's enough. Are we okay? Yep, we're okay. We're okay. So, there we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you, dude. You're going to put your giant right down in the face of my thing. Are you sure, dude? Dude, are you sure? You sure that's what you want to do? Let's go ahead and do this. He's going to go ahead and fireball because he knew what was coming. And he's not going to be able to get to our tower. We're going to give him a thumbs up. We're going to move on, keep on trying to push, see if we can actually make it up any higher. I don't know, guys. Put down in the comments what you think of this deck. Are you enjoying it? What decks are you using right now since the update? We're now on all the threes, 3-3-3-3 as our new highest trophy record. That's pretty insane. Really loving that. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please hit that like and subscribe for me, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace on the streets.